Hello everybody, today I come up with you about the third episode of the third series that I have came up with you about mysteries solved by Sherlock Holmes, written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Like Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson have supported each other in many cases, and they have solved a lot of mysteries that seems to be impossible, like seems to have no clues, no evidence. And today, the Rival of Treaty is one of them. This one was told by Dr. Watson's old classmates called Mr. Phelps, like about 9 weeks ago, like his uncle Lord Holdhurst just told him to copy a piece of paper. Like it seems to have no importance there, but his uncle just said that the things in this piece of paper is priceless, and like the French and the Russian ambassador are ready to pay a lot of money to know what's within this letter. So like that night when Mr. Phelps was like just copying that, he feels too exhausted, so he just decided to came downstairs and order a cup of coffee. However, when he went there, he realized that there's no commissioner, so he just asked the wife of the commissioner to make him a cup of coffee. However, after waiting for too long time, he just came downstairs, but he just see commissioner sleeping in the sofa. But like when he woke up, he was really surprised and curious because like he just heard a man. At first, he claimed that maybe that is Mr. Phelps who entered that house. So Mr. Phelps was really angry and really afraid at that time. And actually, when he returned to his room, there's no piece of paper there. Like they have found it for about 9 weeks. At first, they thought that maybe the wife of the commissioner is the one who stole this piece of paper. The reason for that is because like there is only her that can enter that house and go out without any attention from the security guard. Also, there is no hidden place in that house, so maybe there's no ability that the thief can hide in that house before and then came out and get the piece of paper. So like at this time, like the case, it seems like there's no evidence for Sherlock Holmes to solve. But he just came up with a very special, like it's true and really necessary, is that instead of think about like who can go into that house, he just thought about who in that house before that can stole that piece of paper. And like after asking all single person, they realized that Francis, the brother-in-law of Mr. Phelps, is the one who have stolen that piece of paper. The reason for that is he's really selfish, and about some days ago after that robbery, he just lost a lot of money, so he tried to get it back by stealing that piece of paper after hearing the story between Mr. Phelps and Lord Holdhurst. So like however, after like he didn't try to like solve to sell it, but he have already been catched by Mr. Phelps, even his wife, and Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Like I was really surprised like all the time when I read the Sherlock Holmes stories, because like there's no clues, like nothing for us to solve this. Like all our thoughts when we read this mystery is that we always think about like who can travel in this room, but we hardly think about like who maybe they have already been in that room before. I think that's the reason why the writer tried to put the words like there is no hidden place there. So like people usually think that maybe all all the people in that house at that time are all the victim, and there's no reason for them to try to steal that piece of paper. But actually no, like Sherlock Holmes is always true, and that's the reason why I'm really into reading his mysteries.